All right, guys, welcome back to the show. I want to talk a little bit about the current situation in the market. I know a lot of people are feeling a bit iffy. We talked about this a couple of days ago. In fact, when I did the last video a few days ago, I actually talked about this. I said, look, guys, ignore the news, ignore all of it. None of that matters, right? You know, a lot of people hyped up, a lot of influencers, this, that, whatever. And I talked about influencers a lot on that particular video. They've hyped up the market regarding this ETF without understanding what this ETF really is, right? So I've always told my people, at the end of the day, people who follow me or people who watch these videos, I said, guys, please understand, this ETF means absolutely nothing for us, right? It is nothing. Don't get excited. It is absolutely nothing. Focus on the charts. Look at the chart. And a few days ago when I made that video, clearly I said, guys, look, I would love to see it come to 40K. Where we are right now is fine. It's a little blip. It's nothing. Even now, today, we're sitting at what, $44,000 right now. Market's been bleeding out. We bled about 5%, right? Who do you think's making these this whole market go bloody? Do you think it's the bulls or the bears? No, it's the same people who wanted the ETF in the first place. It's proper. This is how they do market manipulation, because they're not trading any physical BTC. You understand? So all of this data is just paper data. That's all it is. And now it's being manipulated non-stop, right? This is what's going to happen, right? So this has never been any good. People were throwing out numbers. Oh, we're going to go to 500K, 600K, this, that, whatever. No, bollocks. We ain't going to any of those. And then the big top boys out there with the 1%ers, right? Or the 2%ers who hold the majority of the supply, right? So they hold a bunch of BTC and this and that. Remember, they bought it for cheap. So they're hyping you so you can pump the price up. That's what was happening. So when I see the market at $44,000 today, I'm like, oh, okay, I know exactly what's going on. That's what's happened. These freaking bastards come along, they manipulated the market, right, with these fake paper trades, and people still don't understand. Fake paper trades do not help us at all. OTC, right, do not help us all. And trading futures, trading paper for paper doesn't help us anyway as well, right? And we've had options and we've had futures already, right? So now these ETF, they're going to trade the future. Doesn't help us at all. So I'm looking at that, and here, right, listen, guys, right, there is sunshine at the end of the day, right? Let me explain this to you. When I'm looking at the market, I am looking and seeing the entire market bleed out. Everyone playing panic mode right now, right? Exit, right? So I see a lot of guys getting ready to exit. Some of the guys who still haven't taken their profits, taking out profits right now, market's bleeding out, and it's okay. Right? It's okay. Remember, when Bitcoin kind of takes a wiggle, everything else takes a shake, right? Whatever. That's what's happening right now. So I'm not too concerned. Remember what I said, right, guys? For the market to continue, we need a dump. And we've always needed this for the last 5-6 weeks, probably longer, right? We've needed this. We were overbought on the weekly for a very, very freaking long time, right? We need that weekly RSI, stochastic RSI, MACD, whatever, to come down, settle, right, to a comfortable level before we start pushing back up again. We need that. This has nothing to do with any of these bastards apart from the fact that they have caused this dump in the first place, right? So ignore them. Even though we were looking at the charts and not looking at them, we know this was going to happen, so we're good, right? For me personally, I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, 43,926 right now, we're going down. 40K is the level that I want to see it bounce off, because when it bounces off that, it's going to be a bigger bounce, right? That's where this bigger bounce is going to be. A lot of these institutions or whatever, these Wall Street traders who are coming in and trading these ETFs, what do you think they're doing? They're probably doing longs and shorts and whatnot with their ETFs, right? Let them carry on. Fuck them. We don't give a shit about them. When the market starts moving, they're still going to be holding on to their paper money because that's what they care about. As I'm going to inflate everything, we're going to hold on to the real BTC, right? We're going to hold on to the real BTC. We're going to move forward from that, right? So that's what I'm looking at now. Good thing, and I'm looking at my chart, by the way, guys. Good thing is, what you need to notice is where the market is right now. The total market cap is sitting at $1.67 trillion. I don't even mind if it goes to $1.5 trillion. Point is as long as we don't fall below that, we have enough room to pump all the way to $2 trillion, right? So don't panic about that, because remember, we've got the total market cap is showing us entire market supply, like the entire 2 million coins that are out there, right? So don't focus too much on those numbers. Just look at the fact that we are still above $1.5 trillion, right? We're okay. As long as we don't fall below that, we're okay. BTC, as long as we don't fall below 40K, we're okay, right? All of this, daily blips, doesn't matter. I'm not concerned. Remember what I said to you, even at the end of the week, if we get to 40K, we're still not concerned, right? As long as we can bounce off that, we're fine. right? So that's the level we need to currently hold. I mean, there is a more specific number I can give to you, but I'll just say 40k for the sake of it, right? That's what I'm looking at. Now, when I'm looking at Ethereum, I'm seeing the complete opposite. I'm saying the market is bleeding out. Ethereum's had a lot of unlocks and whatnot, Celsius, this, that, whatever, a lot of unlocks, right? So there's a lot of liquid Ethereum around there. But Ethereum's at 1.39, so it's not bleeding as fast as the entire market. Because normally, if BTC does a 1% dump, Ethereum could do a 10%. Today, Ethereum didn't do that. So I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, okay, what's the narrative? Because remember, we've just had the BTC ETF, so these fuckers could come and manipulate BTC, right? Well, next on the line is Ethereum ETF. So what they're going to do with Ethereum, they're going to pump the shit out of it, right? And then announce an ETF, right? Whatever. And then they're going to dump on all of you, right? So remember all of this. This is nothing. So let this kind of dust settle, right? Because that's what they listen. You want institutions, you asking for chaos, and they're here. This is one of the reasons why I've even looked at centralized projects, right? Sorry, decentralized projects. Oh, fuck the centralized projects, right? I'm looking at decentralized projects, and I'm like, hold on. I'm seeing, oh, you can't do this because you're in UK. Well, I thought you were fucking decentralized. Excuse my language, but I thought you were fucking decentralized. So if you're decentralized, why are you doing this centralized thing for? Why does centralization affect you, right? So I'm looking at decentralized protocols, and I'm seeing all of these fuckers out there. They're fully centralized, right? So they're all KYC, AML, you name it. I'm like, you fuckers, you've always been doing this. So there was this illusion that you were decentralized. You're not decentralized. That's not true decentralization. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why I'm now on a freaking mission to go and make something that is completely, truly decentralized. That says fuck you to everybody. Because fact is one of the reasons these guys are centralized. And let me explain this to you, right? They call their protocols decentralized. Anybody from anywhere, from any time, 24 hours a day, 365 days can come and do this. But no, you can't, because they know who the founders are. There's someone out there making money out of it. So when you make money out of it, when you got a bank balance, when you're trading bank balance, right? Well, you're easy to find, mate. And when you're easy to find, well, there's somebody that can come and say, well, hold on. You're making money out of this. Well, I want you to comply. I want you to bend over backwards and take a few from me. That's what they're doing. That's what these decentralized guys are doing in a centralized manner. I'm saying, no. We need to create something which is truly decentralized, not owned by anybody. Yes, I founded it, so what, right? But you're going to see that I haven't got any of it. So what they're going to do, if someone comes up to me and says, actually, we want you to switch this off, I can't switch it off, mate. I can't switch it off. Remember what I said, once the whole contract is renounced, nobody can stop it. Good luck to you. I mean, the only way they can stop it if they shut down the entire Ethereum blockchain. Do you know what I mean, right? So, or the entire internet, whatever, whichever comes first, right? But that's how I want to do it. Decentralization needs to be 100% decentralized. It shouldn't be for a benefit of somebody or something or some groups, right? That's how I've looked at it. And I said, like, this is why I'll spend my money, do whatever needs to be done. I'm going to launch this particular project. Whether people support me or not, I don't give a shit, right? But it will be decentralized. And the beautiful thing is, right, it doesn't require hundreds of people, thousands of people. It doesn't require anybody. Here's the fun fact. The project I'm working on right now doesn't require anybody to come and buy, sell, hold, or do whatever, right? Do you know why? You're going to all come to it at some stage or another. Why? Because when you realize how centralized these decentralized protocols are and how they're restricting you on particular countries and regulations and whatever, you'd realize that's centralization. That's centralized. That's how they will never decentralize. So this one that I'm building, I'm working on, is going to be 100% truly decentralized, which means that at some stage in the future, all of you are coming to it anyway, right? But right now, maybe not. I don't really care. I'm going to build it. I'm going to leave it and watch one day people are going to come. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm not making a challenge or anything here. Look, I'm not a genius here, right? And I'm not a coder. I've always mentioned this, I'm not a coder, but I have a vision, right? I have a vision, and my vision is pretty simple. How the fuck can we stay decentralized, truly decentralized, right? That's all I want, truly decentralized. I don't want to be restricted. I went to an exchange the other day, Orca Finance or whatever. They just launched on KuCoin yesterday or today, I can't remember, right? I'm thinking, you freaking bastards, right? I went to their platform to go and do some testing and trading and this and that. They wouldn't even allow me to even enter. They said, nope, sorry, you're restricted. What the fuck? Restrict? Fuck off. I thought you're decentralized. You're Web3, mate. What's going on here? Why am I restricted? They wouldn't let me do anything. I'll give you another one, right? OKX. If you go to the centralized exchange, because of the UK rules and regulations, they said you can't do it. Okay, fine. I respect that. I went to their Web3 and I'm trying to do Web3 products, right? That's decentralized, right? So I'm trying to do Web3 stuff, right? Guess what? I can't do Web3 stuff because I'm still restricted. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? How can you call it decentralized when you are not decentralized? When you have a central authority and you're blocking me from doing decentralized stuff? The true definition of decentralization means there's nobody controlling me. I can do what I want, complete freedom, right? But I don't have that. So that's, listen, I'm venting, fuck all of that, right? But what I'm trying to say, guys, market right now, until 40K, we're okay, right? We might dip down, we might not even do it. Believe me, we might not even do it. Looking at the structure right now, when I'm looking at the 160 something, or now back to 169 trillion dollars, sorry, trillion, 1.69 trillion dollars. So when I'm looking at 1.69 trillion dollars, I don't see anything wrong with it. I see market's fine. It's another blip, right? Again, manipulation came in, they're trying to affect the market, they couldn't do anything. What's paper going to do to BTC, right? Paper money may affect it emotionally and this and that. It's not on chain, right? It's just fake data, right? So you're going to see a whole bunch of fake data moving the prices, but the price will bounce back to where it needs to be, right? The price action, the market structure, the BTC, the total number of supply, none of that changes. You can go and create 1 billion new BTC on paper. It doesn't affect the ones on the chain. Do you know what I mean? There's only ever going to be 21 million. It doesn't affect that, so remember that. So that's how I'm looking at it. And as I said, Ethereum's proving to me that nothing's wrong. Everything is fine. Ethereum's sitting currently pumping as well, now back at 2,681. I ain't complaining, guys. So I'm looking at all of this, I'm like, right, okay, this is probably one of those opportunities where you buy the dip, right? You remember, I don't mention buy the dips too many times. Last video I mentioned buy the dip, and this is another one I'm saying buy the dip, right? So that's what I'm looking at, buy the dip. I'm going to go and pick up a few coins right now. Remember, I've been sitting on USDC for some time, and I've been picking some coins, and I did do a few trades the other day, and then I exited straight away. I'm back to USD. I'll probably jump back into a few trades. A few 10%, 15%, 20% here and there. Do you know what I mean, right? There's no harm, right? So whatever I could do, I'm going to play with small funds that I can afford to lose, you know, a few $100s to a few $1,000s, something small, just enough to get by coffee money, right? So I just want to make some coffee money. So I'm going to do that. So I just thought I'd give you guys a little update. I just look at the market, I'm like, that's nothing, right? But it's just so annoying to see how, you know, massive influencers out there, right? And big groups of people who hype the shit out of the ETF. So excited, ETF's coming. Oh yeah, we're excited. Fuckers had no idea what's going on, right? And then now, I've seen one or two of them coming, oh, it's a disaster, oh, it's this, it's that. I'm like, what the fuck? You freak? You just did a bloody 180? I thought you were pumping the shit out of the ETF. Now what? You're saying, oh, no, ETF is a bad idea, ETF. So you just realize this now. You didn't realize what the ETF was in the first place. I've always said this is fake money, right? It's just basically paper money, paper trading paper. So it's not the real thing. That's why I said on the last video as well, I said, let me see if they actually do real on-chain, you know, proper buy and sell. The exchanges actually sell the physical spot BTC, whatever. Fine, that's something I'll accept. But if it's paper to paper, who gives a shit about it? If that's what Wall Street wants, because remember, Wall Street, that's all they do. They just want paper to paper. So whatever it is, they're longing and shorting paper. They're longing and shorting futures, for fuck's sake. I mean, how much more pathetic can it get, right? And they did around $4 billion or something like this, like, you know, after it launched. I'm thinking, wow. So yeah, they were not bullish or anything like this. Much of the fund that was traded, but I'm not sure if it was long or short. I don't care. I'm never going to follow this crap. Believe me, any ETF nonsense, even if a ticker comes up for the ETF, I'm not going to follow it. Like I don't follow futures, like I don't follow options, right? Same way, I'm never going to follow the ETF, whatever ticker they have. I'm not going to follow that. Why? Because I don't give a shit about it. It doesn't change the fact that we have a blockchain, we have XYZ number of coins and XYZ number of holders of those coins, and we have XYZ remaining to be mined until we hit that 21 million coins. That's a fact. You can't change that fact. You can print 1 trillion new BTC on paper. It doesn't make any difference. People can buy, sell, trade it, do whatever. It doesn't make any difference. Do you know what I mean? You know, so I'm not concerned. As I said, I'm not concerned. I will be looking at the market a little bit more closely. As I said, 1.5 trillion is my target for the entire market if it does dump. That's my opportunity to enter and buy some, provided the market is still going to be showing me signs that it wants to pump up. Of course, if it's showing me signs it wants to dump, I'm not going to enter at all, right? BTC 40K is a very comfortable level. If we can get 40k, that's a brilliant correction, and then we move forward, right? It's going to, believe me, that pump's going to be a lot bigger, a lot more powerful, a lot more potent, right? That's the parabola pump that you're looking for. In the meantime, while BTC decides where it wants to be, whether it wants to be at 44k or whether it wants to be at around 40k, decides, I would love to see altcoins make their move to do the actual altcoin season, right? Because remember, altcoin season is here right now. This is an opportunity where the alts could now start showing what they want to do. Like, for example, Solana sitting at what was that, $96 today. It went to 104 or $5 yesterday, sitting at $96 today. Solana has a great opportunity to make a move and probably hit $500-600, right? And I'm not saying that it will probably do that. I'm just saying it has a great chance to do a nice little 5-6x, right? 10x probably. That, why not? You know, why not? So there are some coins out there who now have an opportunity. So, you know, what I'm talking about is like funds, the money that was on top, that's now kind of going to filter down and then start pushing these alts up. And then the profits will be taken back in and put into BTC, and then rinse and repeat and move forward with that. So other than that, guys, just for context and for reference, right, today is Friday. It's the 12th, I believe, Friday, 12th of January. And the time now is, what's the time? What's that? I can't see the time. Where's the time? Where's my time gone? I can't see the time here. Let's have a look. 4:33. Okay, just for reference, 4:33. So you guys know what time this video was recorded and what time you're watching it. I know I got one or two comments today on a video, and I'm thinking, I appreciate your comment. I respect that. Thank you very much. It does help the algorithm. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, all those stuff, put something in the comment, right? But my videos are relevant, hence why I do try and give you a time and date so you know what date this was for. You know, this video is not relevant tomorrow. Does that make sense, right? There may be things I've said here which are coming to fruition at a later stage, right? May not come true at all, but you have to understand what the context is, what we were talking about. Because if you come and watch this a month down the line and you're like, oh, this guy's talking bullshit. No, I wasn't talking bullshit. I'm talking about today, right now, 4:33 p.m., right? In the UK on the 12th of January. It's a Friday, right? Hope that makes sense, right? So, yeah, other than that, guys, I'm not going to make this any longer. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll make another video or something. If I do get some time, I'll probably do something. If not, then I'll catch you guys during the week sometime. I am going to be publishing a few bits and bobs for the No Central token. I'll probably put the link for the link tree below as well, so you can go and check it out. And in fact, the videos I'm going to be releasing are going to be related to No Central, because I've had a few people like, oh, where do we go and see the details? Linktree. That's what it's there for. You don't know how to use Linktree? I'll show you how you use Linktree, right? There's a few people who ask me, oh, how do we buy, right? Well, okay, fine, I'll show you. You want to see how you buy on a MetaMask? I'll show you how you buy, or how you add the coin in XYZ. So I'll do all of those things, guys, kind of just basic stuff, right? I'll do my best in my own way, and then move forward from there, right? So other than that, I'll catch you guys on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos. Take care.